we are seeing an increase in organized crime activity in St. Elizabeth, and it is something that we are actually paying some attention to.
But bar operator Sharon Mills in Spalding, Clarendon says thieves have been preying on her business for months.
No, many more. All up reaches, the whole entire area turned up from Spalding, from all the way down.
On the weekend, bar and shop operator Natalie Wilson became the latest victim, though not for the first time. She says thieves broke into her establishment and took off with $1.6 million worth of music equipment, top-shelf liquors, as well as cash from the register. Like previous victims, she reported the matter to the police.
The police came and they took some statements and all that. Then haven't heard back anything from them. You understand? And when I call and the police is saying to me that it's a small crime, as if nothing is going on, like it means like nothing happened. And this is a common thing that is going on in and around Spalding.
So they can't hold anybody yet because they don't catch them on it, so they can't hold anybody.
I am not blaming the police because I think the resources are stretched, but something needs to be done. Especially here between Sanguinetti and Spalding. We've been, as promoters, they're feeding on us, watch us, then come and take us, our stuff.
With the mounting losses and with each robbery, the business operators are close to calling it quits.
I don't think I'm gonna stop any further. Because it don't make sense stop, then do licensing and go through all these things, because up here we have to go all the way to Maypen to license our place. When I'm keeping anything, I always do, I stay within the confines of the law, and it's not working out.
I haven't opened since because I really know what's going on. I haven't opened since. And what is inside the bar, it doesn't even make sense only because what is inside the bar cannot do business with our nothing inside there is here to start off with to pay the bills. The machine is what more like would help the situation out. What inside there doesn't make sense, open and make sense, I give up the shop.
They want the police and the government to extend the attention promised for St. Elizabeth to the Spalding area. They believe that if the situation is not brought under control now, when the bars close, homes may be the next target. When we visited the Spalding police for a response, we were told no one was available to speak on the issue at the time. Herman Green, TVJ News.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness is again coming under fire for his administration's handling of crime and violence in the country. The criticisms from the People's National Party comes as the murder figures for 2022 surpass the 750 mark. The details in this report.
This is the halfway point in the year. 746 murders. At this pace, we will end the year at about 1,500 murders.
Opposition spokesman on national security Peter Bunting said the crime trend suggests the country is in for more tough days. The lawmaker said he's afraid the crime situation won't improve as he believes the Prime Minister cannot manage the crisis.
When he is confronted now to be accountable, the man campaign on this issue. When he is confronted to be accountable, he says, you mustn't play politics with this. The man is a hypocrite.
The PNP senator was speaking in Newport, Manchester, not far from where 15-year-old student Vesta Roy Sinclair was murdered at home by robbers on the weekend.
15 years old. Andrew Wood is used to hear the babies crying. I wonder if him hear young Sinclair crying. I wonder if him hear crying from the beyond now. Because now I'm telling us, forget, don't play politics with it. No, don't forget. Remember the vices. Many more dying under your watch. And it's 6 years you've been at it now.
Mr. Bunting further argued that his party, the PNP, did better in controlling murders and crime when it was in charge of the government.
During our 4 years in office, the average was 1,100 a mash. And we weren't satisfied with that. But we were working on long-term policies that were addressing not just crime, but the causes of crime.
In the last few months, members of the PNP have been journeying across the country to drum up support for the party ahead of local government elections. Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.
Farmers in Heartland St. Catherine are calling on the intervention of the Agriculture Minister Pernell Charles Jr. after the sugar company holdings failed to honor commitment to provide them with land leases. Jamila Maitland has more in this primetime news follow-up.
Anger, disappointment, and frustration are just a few of the words describing how a group of farmers in Heartland St. Catherine feel after not receiving promised land leases from the Sugar Company Holdings of Jamaica. They were to receive the documents by the end of June,